In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in. Have you ever seen me without this stupid hat on? That's weird.
Count me in for real.
It's like, go.
Hi, I'm Celine Hoffey, and I'm here with Anthony Katoya. We're representing Young Entertainment Magazine here live on Facebook. We're at a special event for Riverdale at the Paley Center in Beverly Hills, California. So in a few minutes, some of the cast and crew from Riverdale is going to be coming down the red carpet, and we will have the opportunity to interview them. And it's all going to be live here. So if this interests you, stay tuned.
So right now we're just watching KJ Apa slowly make his way down the beautiful purple, supposedly red carpet. Looking beautiful as ever, of course. Look at that face, that smile. What a doll. Hey, how you doing there in Chicago, Ruben? Gotta love it out here in Beverly Hills. Oh. So right now we're just waiting for KJ and Madeline to make their way down the carpet to ask them some questions. But in the meantime, why don't you guys go ahead and send us some other questions or comments about things that you love about the show, or maybe anything that you're curious about, and we'll see what we can do.
Anything that they want us to ask.
Anything you want us to ask, maybe we'll see what we can do about that, all right?
Ruben, we're doing really good right now.
Hey Ruben, we're doing well. Thank you so much. Thanks. Glad to hear you're doing well.
Just because it's on she's read all of them. She's read all of yours. She's read always on one press line on purpose and another one. Yeah. Both of the
That was a hilarious moment. Right now we're just patiently waiting for the cast to get through all the press ahead of us. Do you know what you're going to do?
They did it for like 30 seconds, and then it was like, Betty the whole time. And Veronica's just like, or I might be saying the wrong one. It was just like, hey. And everyone else is just like, basically like, incredibly half the people.
On who?
Marisol Nichols plays Hermione Vaughn, just making her way down as well.
We have no idea if you guys can hear us. Let us know if you can.
Things are looking beautiful over there. Let me tell you, incredible people here that we're working with. It's an amazing time, and we're loving it. We're loving every moment, and we're very excited for the premiere. So just keep staying tuned while we wait for these people to make their way down the line. There's a lot of press here, and it's a big event for us. So we're really excited, and we hope you're excited too.
Wait, who's coming down the line?
And right now we have Marisol and KJ, as well as other people. Madeline. Madeline. There we are.
Who's got a thumbs up? Young Entertainment says, yep, sound is up. Yay!
While my camera.
Yeah. Let me introduce the Snapchat if you want. Yeah, I'm just saying.
And it looks like we got Casey Scott there making his way down as well.
Okay, so hopefully if we're lucky, we're also going to try to get some stuff on Snapchat. We have a fun question that we're going to ask each actor, so if you want, you can follow us on Snapchat. It's Young Entertainment Magazine, the username being Young and Mag. And we're just wondering what their character would find if they dug up a time capsule in 10 years. 3 things. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned to Snapchat as well, we'll be on that.
Hey Mordecai, thanks for sharing that video. Super appreciate it.
Well, I have it on, and then I'm working, and then I'm like, one of the girls. So I'm like, all right. Like turning into
Lily Ryan. Is she the one in the plaid? No. Wait.
Look how stunning Lily Reinhardt looks in that dress. Well, maybe don't look at her. You're right, Mark. You should see KJ's abs. Unfortunately, I don't think this is that kind of show tonight. But we're all there with you, Mark. You know what I'm saying? And here comes Madeline coming a little bit closer. You guys just keep staying tuned. We'll get there.
The lady in the green dress is Sarah, the executive producer. Right? No. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. I was like, what's going on?
Look at that. Lily is looking stunning per usual. And of course, you know, those beautiful poses for those cameras over there. Everyone just looks great tonight.
It's like, so they contacted Drew for a statement. But apparently, after it broke, Paris Jackson felt she had her agents reach out to Drew. So Drew was like, yeah, and then Paris Jackson called me to say she apologized. I was like, Paris Jackson.
You?
Did you all know that? Did you all know that the Archie magazine, or Archie Comics, was actually intended for people to have a more relatable story because it's based more in the real world, whereas in that time there were a lot of superhero comics coming out. So right now, again, we're at the Riverdale premiere, and that's based on the Archie comic book story. And it's an incredible story. If you haven't read the comics, you should really check them out. Very relatable and just all around good fun to read those. And if you haven't seen Riverdale, which if you're here you probably have, right? But if you haven't, you should just check it out. It's an incredible show, incredible cast, and it's got some beautiful storylines and ideas to bring forth, not just as a television series, but to bring politically and societally to us, to make us really ask and stir up some good questions, I think. So go ahead and check out the show for yourself. It's amazing, and stay tuned with Young Entertainment Magazine.
Yeah.
It looks like Mitchin is coming out now too.
I was very surprised. The last few episodes are so we have another one that's
Thank you so much for the love, everyone, and thanks for staying tuned with us while we wait to interview some of these amazing, incredible actors and producers for this wonderful show.
Okay.
and then we're like, oh, that's very cute. We have a lot of fun. Luke.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
That's a great decision. You know, that's sorry,
Hey, thanks, Alexander. We're super excited about season 2 as well. We're excited to see it ourselves, a little premiere of it, and we're excited for all of you to get out and watch it. Riverdale is incredible. Totally agree with you. Thanks for staying tuned.
Yeah, we have a couple questions about season 2, so hopefully we'll get some answers.
one. I got one.
Oh, look, we got Camila Mendez coming in. Wait, so close, yeah. Yes, yes, all of the yes. Casey Scott.
Sorry about that, guys.
Is that his character's name?
And like I already had your
Luke is on purpose.
Hey guys, thank you for staying tuned, but just want to let you know it's probably still going to be a couple more minutes until they make their way towards us. They're slowly getting closer, but yeah, if you're multitasking, it's all good.
I'm really excited. I think it's going to I do know that there's going to be a lot more. I do know. I do absolutely understand. For me, it was very high. I would say I'm also so I feel like I'm really but I was very to be honest, not too much. My parents definitely were.
Yeah.
So
since a lot of my friends have been singing me,
I'm sure you're a huge fan of that.
I am a huge fan. Kevin's awesome. There's a lot of different Kevin variations. They just went ahead and everyone takes it out because I was a few years ago. So
I'm sure you've like caught up on everything about Kevin's similar. How similar are you going to be?
you know, to be honest, I don't smoke as much too much. I know it seems like Kevin is very a lover of comic books. So I kind of yes, usually it's kind of friends as well. I think it's the same thing. It was you know, that's a great question. I don't think there's going to be a picture anymore, although I was surprised, but people really loved that. It was a great way to introduce me. I really love the way that how we dealt with that situation. I don't think absolutely, yeah. Hello, thanks. I hope so too. I know that one, baby. Yes, there's a really good story for the season 2 and next Yes, it is the most fun. I literally just have yeah, most of them you see them laughing at Riverdale because it's really there's one of me really grabbed my arm shoes and that might be quite so. I mean, my process was crazy. I literally got a shit got that night. Well, the next day and Friday. My big surgery with yeah, I was the last person to pass away. Truly, I call my age after I ever heard. So yeah, that's a story. Yeah. Right? I think the cast members were actually amazing. Really pushed me. They thought I could do it. Next thing I knew, I was shooting the pilot, so. Okay.
Yeah, these are cute though, I like these.
Probably sure. Papa, yeah, episode 4, never finished with that. Fred. Is that right? I love me some Fred. Yeah, he's pretty much the nicest. Hi! I remember everything. I listen during the table reads. Let it be known. Let it be known. The erotic videos, the arousing videos. Probably, I don't even know. Whoever's sitting next to us probably like, go on. I get rid of cool and not the situations. And I usually go over absolutely, yeah, so nice to meet you. Hi. Oh my gosh, I was still in I was in New York one of
Look at that, we got Cole Sprouse coming out here.
But overjoyed and just excited. Family. Very excited. That's, you know, no, I preparing for the role for me was different. Riverdale was our director took me in the room for our Paley something like that. It was created oh, it's the best. It's so much fun. It's been such a joy to do it. I'm so consistent. It truly is a joy. It's really so fun.
Super excited to interview everyone. So we got quite a few people. We got Casey Cott, we got Cole Sprouse down there, who, to be honest, I'm a little bit of a big fan of. You know, first earliest thing I can remember him in is Big Daddy. Just a little, if you guys don't remember that, he was the kid in Big Daddy. And then he was in The Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, of course, dear to my heart. A lot of other Disney Channel shows, and now in this fantastic show, Riverdale. So we're very excited to see him and talk to him, as well as a lot of the other actors. So just keep staying tuned. We'll be here in just a few minutes talking to someone, all right?
Okay. So, first one's a wave.
Yeah, I'll come right.
Okay.
There's Casey Cott right there, Wolf.
Okay.
Then we got Cole Sprouse. It's right back there. Madeline Pesh right there. We got Lily and Rain are just wandering around, as well as KJ Kappa.
GIF it. Hashtag GIF it.
We'll get to them just for a while.
Absolutely. Hi. Casey, nice to meet you, Chloe. Absolutely. It's been amazing. They're so excited and they're so gracious and they're so kind on social media, all the DMs and tweets and everything. They've just been amazing. And I'm very thankful for them because, you know, they're the ones that watch the show and that's what the goal is. So, very amazing.
I love how we meet Kevin and there's this immediate sense of the friendship between him and Betty.
Absolutely.
Did you literally get to do anything to bond before you started filming?
You know, Lily's the first person I met in our cast, and she's from Cleveland, actually, and I'm from Cleveland. So all of a sudden, we became friends right away, and since then we've just become like siblings. We're best pals. So it's been very
Hey, thanks, Amanda. We are absolutely in love with him as well, and that's why we're here. So glad you're here with us.
He also has such a cool relationship
Super exciting
with his
moment.
father.
Very, very exciting.
More of that going forward.
Absolutely, yeah. Season 2, there's definitely some storylines dealing with that. We're going to jump into. Absolutely, and I really enjoy that relationship as well. So yes.
And Kevin's current boy, I don't know if I call him a boyfriend.
Boyfriend, absolutely.
Boyfriend,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Obviously has some other things going on
Yeah.
that might come to light. What can you tease about what's coming up for them?
The truth shall come out at some point. When it does, it's epic, I would say. So yeah. Epic period. EPIC, all caps, underlined. Yeah. Huge.
And to meeting him, kind of go between a lot of guys. So you were wondering what his Tinder profile would say.
I feel like his Tinder profile would probably be super like clean, witty, specific. Like his, I've never been on Tinder, but I feel like you have to have like a catchphrase. And first catchphrase would be like some like Walt Whitman or Ernest Hemingway or F. Scott Fitzgerald, something like that. That's super articulate and many pictures with the right lighting. Yeah.
I know you can't tell us who the killer is, but how do you think fans are going to react to that?
I think they're going to just be completely dumb. I mean, that's what I was. So, you know, everyone had a different reaction. I was completely surprised, so I'm sure they'll be
What are you most excited for fans to hear the rest of the
The last 3 episodes are really amazing. I actually just watched them for the first time last week. I just think they're incredibly sharp, they're incredibly directed, they're really well done across the board. So I really just can't wait for them to finish the story and really enjoy. One of my favorite parts of our show is the cinematography and the style. I think it really is wonderful in the last 3 episodes. So I'm really excited for them to kind of see that and to enjoy that.
And what can you tease about what's coming up for Kevin and where would you like to see it go?
I think they're going to dive into a lot a lot more stories with Kevin, a lot of his layers, you know, the comic relief is up here, but there's a lot of different layers where I dive into the relationship with the father, I think, and just some of his relationships, you know, a little bit deeper, which I'm really excited for. Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Lena.
Casey, nice to meet
How's
you.
it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. So, he's in a kind of dangerous relationship. What would you say about what's coming out?
Yeah, I mean, the truth has to come out at some point. When it does, it's gonna be pretty wild. But it's definitely set up very well by the writing team. That's probably all I can say about that. But it's really well done, I think, by the writing team and the directing team. It's been a complete joy. It's been a really wonderful experience. I've really enjoyed all the amazing messages I've got, and I'm just doing the best that I can every day at that, and really having the most amazing time doing it.
What's been like the most
Other than all the messages of trying desperately to get me to hook them up with KJ, just a lot of people just say really amazing, kind things that they just enjoy the show, or little things like that. And when I do get those, it's really nice because people don't have to go out of their way to send a tweet or a direct message to do that. And the fact that they go out of their way to do that is really wonderful, and it really makes my day. It just feels like, you know, I'm doing justice and really doing the best that I can. So yeah, it's really sweet. Oh yeah. KJ is one of the most amazing people ever. He's the biggest goofball, the hardest worker. He's kind of the leader of our show. He's the most positive on set. I was gonna make a bunch of jokes about how he's awful, and now I'm just saying a bunch of really good things. But he's the man. He's the sweetest guy. He's a legend. In his terms, he's a legend. Yeah.
So what else can you say about the final episode?
They're incredible. I just watched them last week for the first time. They're super well shot. The story is so clear. It's just unbelievable. I think they're our strongest three, actually. Especially tonight's episode's amazing. 12 and 13 are, I think. So I'm really excited for them to come out. I think people are gonna just love it. Yeah. So such a pleasure to meet you. Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, Casey Cott, how you doing?
Nice to meet
Anthony
you.
with Young Entertainment Magazine.
Nice to meet you. You too.
Been enjoying your day so far, man?
Yes, it's been a blast. It's so fun to see everyone out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. We're enjoying it too. Thanks. So just a question, a couple questions, I guess. So first of all, in the comics, we know that Kevin and Jughead a lot of times will go head-to-head in terms of giving competition.
Yeah.
So we're just curious here.
Is that
who do you think would actually win?
me?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking Casey versus Cole, me. If you're talking Kevin versus Jughead, Kevin. So either way,
Okay.
yeah. I think you'd probably say that too.
Yeah.
Although I've seen him slam a burger, and it's pretty. You can put it down pretty quick.
Right,
So,
there it is.
Yeah.
Right on. And in that case, so always burgers then, right?
Burgers.
Burgers with cheese, without cheese?
Usually gets the cheese, yeah.
Okay.
Burgers and fries, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely. KJ Cole and I have shared many a burger in the past year, I would say.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good bonding moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, we have an editor that said that he ran into, he was a guest at 54 Below.
Oh, amazing, yeah.
He said he ran into you, and you spoke a little bit about the Archie Got Hot scene, right?
Yes.
So we're wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that and your experience actually at 54 Below.
Yeah, 54 Below is just a blast. It's a really great space to go sing. I got to sing 2 concerts the past few months, which was really wonderful. I got to do a one-hit wonder concert, which was really fun, and then
what did you sing?
I sang Walking to Memphis by Mark Cohen.
Okay,
and then
right on.
Broadway Sings Kelly Clarkson concert, which was really fun, put on by my buddy Ben Raoula, who's an incredible music director.
Super awesome.
Yeah, and I got to sing a song that was really, really fun. These like iconic Broadway people that I've always looked up to, and it was just really fun to sing with them, and it was a great experience. Yeah, and that scene is one of my favorite scenes. It was the last scene of the pilot, and it was the first time I'd ever been in like a soundstage and seen, you know, the fact that you build a room or a house inside of a studio and not actually see each other. I didn't know what that was because I had never been to that before. So
can you actually explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, so we have a soundstage, big warehouse, and inside you build like our high school is there.
Right.
Betty's room is in there, and so that was the first time I'd seen that. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's a house inside of this warehouse. And that was the last scene I shot, and then I flew out that night. So I'll never forget shooting that scene. Yeah. And Lily's the best. Why? She's so much better than KJ.
No. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys seem to have a really good relationship.
We have so much fun. Actually, my favorite scenes that we have are the lunch scenes when it's all of us sitting around the table, and then Cheryl always walks up and ruins the scene. Those are my favorite scenes. She saves the scene, but she ruins it for the characters. I mean, Madeline is truly a star.
So just in general, do you think this whole show has brought even new relationships and maybe developed some of the relationships? I mean, I guess we're going just past season 2 now as you refilmed it, right?
Yes.
And so are you building a lot of relationships in terms of the other cast and stuff?
Absolutely. Yeah, there was definitely a point where we have so much fun. I think what's really cool is that we've all become incredible friends. We started becoming friends with each other's friends, which is really cool. And when that starts to happen, it becomes really fun. And you know, it's nice for me who's in college to start to meet a lot of young actors and people in Hollywood and New York and see how they operate. And it's been a joy. It's been the most fun.
That relationships are always good. We have one question for you to ask us. We're going to ask you, and you can just respond to our Snapchat.
Okay.
And the question is, so if in 10 years, if your character
dug up a time capsule, what 3 items would you find?
Okay.
Okay. So
you can do it yourself.
Probably multiple master's degrees in creative writing, business, and like a doctorate in medicine because Kevin is kind of indecisive and always there we go. That's amazing.
All right, Casey.
So nice to meet you. Yeah, so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
I would say if I could go back to again, I would trade it with
amazing.
Oh
no!
Everybody else.
Amazing. It's nice to finally meet you. Yeah,
I'm worried.
All right.
I'm trying to get as close as possible to the framing.
Beautiful Casey Cott, wasn't he? And we're going to get some questions here to KJ Appa in just a second. And can you guys hear everything okay? Let us know if you can hear me and the actor as well, all right? Because I know it's a little loud in here right now. We got a lot of people interviewing and all that, so thanks so much, guys.
I'd like to see him sitting down with it. Okay. Okay, cool. It was just
Oh, I see what you're KJ Appa made a little bit of a secret escape for just a moment, but we'll get him here in just a few minutes, so just keep staying tuned.
The sound is good.
Thank you, Mordecai. You are amazing.
I can't answer that question, but yes, there's a chance. Everyone is very young.
We're not going to see.
You know, Maricel Nichols here for a moment, looking absolutely stunning as per usual. We already knew that, though, didn't we? Thanks so much, guys, again, for staying tuned to Young Adult Magazine, Young Entertainment Magazine. If you haven't already signed up, check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Snapchat. That's the one. Young Ent Mag. And we're going to be just doing some great and exciting things today. We're here at the Paley Center in Beverly Hills, checking out the cast and producers of Riverdale, and it's just a great time. I mean, it's really incredible, honestly. These people are amazing. You heard, if you've been staying tuned, Casey Cott speak for us, answer some questions, and it just seems like that everyone has good hearts, and so we're definitely excited to be here.
My brother just opened a show on Broadway last night, so
so Hiram's coming with changes for his album. So, like I said, it's like, okay, put the ashes under the couch, no smoking, it's all good. And
So we're going to see her change the hairstyles, and I'm hoping to see. I want to see why these two even got together in the first place, because he seems like the biggest.
Coming down the line as well, we now see Luke Perry, who plays
So
Fred
what was she
Andrews
doing
there,
with
just
him?
on the other side of Cole Sprouse.
I want to see that explains.
Who plays Jughead Jones, one of our favorites from the Archie comics.
I think they've earned it. They deserve an answer. Yeah. Thanks very much. Hi. Hi, Lena. Nice to meet you. Good.
So I do the same, but obviously you'll be coming out of prison as well.
Yeah. Hiram coming out of prison is like sort of like the Godfather showing up. This is I'm his right hand. So it changes everything. It changes the whole playing field. And I think Hermione had sort of a reprieve the first several episodes where it was just like she could let her hair down, she could be herself, she could start to relax. And now it's not at all. And Hiram sort of has shown that he's like, oh no, I never left. So it's definitely a looming threat, and we'll see how it plays out. I'm excited. Yeah, it's really lucky. I like my job right now. It's nice. Yeah.
How was it with you?
Luke's wonderful. He's such a professional. He's been in the business so long that there's always a sigh of relief when
So right now we're just waiting here, hopefully to talk to Marisol Nichols, who plays the lovely Hermione Lodge. She's one of the mothers. She's actually standing right over here. And she plays the mother of Veronica Lodge in the show, who is played by Camila Mendez. Absolutely stunning women, of course. And we're very excited to talk to them. So just keep staying tuned. We'll be here in just a few minutes talking with them.
I've known a couple men from New Zealand, and they're married, you know, and I like that. Okay. And so KJ's sort of like, he's a guy's guy, you know, and I like that. He's a sweetheart. He's a great kid, and you can.
Hey, Clavel, we're very excited to talk to Cole Sprouse as well, Jughead Jones. So he'll be over here. Looks like he's making his way down the line. Probably another 10 minutes until we talk to him. Hopefully, maybe a little bit longer. But we're getting through everyone. So you just stay tuned. I mean, everyone here has amazing things to say about the show and amazing things to share with us here at Young Entertainment Magazine. So thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks. Nice to meet you. Hello. Hi.
Hello, Marisol.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. How's everything been going for you?
Oh, really good. Really exciting.
Yeah?
Really excited.
Enjoying everything?
Yeah.
Getting that life going?
I like your glasses.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I
those are
appreciate
great,
that.
right?
Thank you.
Great.
I like your eyeliner.
Oh, thanks very much.
You look lovely today, by the way, just to let you know.
Thanks.
No, really though, you look stunning. Question, of course, a couple questions, right? That's what we're doing here.
Sure.
So, just in general, what's your favorite part of the entire experience of filming the series been so far? Like,
I would say reading the stories, because
Yeah.
each episode is so packed with so much happening.
Gotcha.
And being able to work with these guys. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a great cast. We all really get along.
Okay.
And as hard as it is being in Canada, I really like it there. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Is there something specific about the story that you really enjoy? The direction of the storyline?
Yeah, I like how dark everything is, and I like that everything is unexpected.
Right.
And that despite telling maybe 3 stories simultaneously in one episode, they're all very full.
Yeah.
So they're all very full, and I love that.
Yeah, we love that too. Everyone here in
great.
Young Entertainment Magazine that's watching the show. For the next season, do you have any expectations of, or any hopes that you hope your character to?
Yeah, I want to see why Hermione and Hiram are together in the first place.
Okay.
I want to see that dynamic.
Right.
And how they built their empire.
Right.
And then I also want to see why she was so relieved to be rid of him.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So there we are.
Yeah.
Beautiful Hermione Lodge. And we do have a question for you.
Sure.
If you can, into our Snapchat here. And the question is essentially, in 10 years, if Hermione Lodge were to dig up the capsule,
Okay.
and she were to find 3 things inside the capsule, what 3 things would they be?
The pearl earrings.
Give me a second.
Oh, okay, fine.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for sure the pearl earrings,
Right.
that without a doubt. Probably that ginormous wedding ring that I wear on there. And then I was gonna do all outfits.
2 videos.
Yeah. Do it again?
The last one. What's the last one?
Oh, and the last one would either be this fierce jumpsuit that I gotta wear on there, or Veronica's baby picture. Probably the latter.
thought Veronica or something.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much. Absolutely a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. How's it going? I bet you have the two space, right? Yeah, that's right. Yep, good.
But now I would like to see it at the end of episode 2.
Yes.
I'd like to see it.
Oh my god, that's
They really are based
oh my god, it's cool.
off how contrasting their personalities are, based off a little bit of organization, based off maybe a little pain in the relationship that shows these kids are real psychology behind them is informing their lives, their media desires. Hopefully that
I think Veronica
becomes the moral gray character in between two worlds. Kind of in between this house and Riverdale at the end of this season. You can see this little girl there in the cover season 2.
I think Hermione and Alice do have more in common. Like once we got there, especially Alice. And I want to see more of that. I don't know if you want to do it next season.
Is there anybody you also beyond
That I would like to work with.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, I don't think I have one.
What's up?
Maybe one who's seen
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, nice to see you again.
That would be fun. I have no idea
How you doing?
I know.
What makes Hermione different? Georgetown, all the characters are interesting.
That's a good
I mean, I think this
I would say
season 1 has sort of served as a petri dish.
the thing with Cammie and the
Character development.
is Cammie's very, very close to her mother, and I'm extremely close to my
Excluded from
daughter.
that petri dish.
And I
Hopefully
want,
over time,
I'm going to be
we see the sort of psychological ramifications of two characters
so
who are
underrated that I
directly
wanted to bring
involved
that
in a kind of world that is either out to get them or trying to.
even though they may not always get along, it's grounded in a real, true love.
Some of Hermione's human nature that
Yeah.
I think has a soft spot.
Yeah. But I was kind of like Jughead when I was younger. Where,
At the same time,
there was a period of time where I had sort of severe social anxiety and kind of manifested as like a real aversion to being around. And that was because I was homeschooled behind a sound stage for basically my whole life. And so I didn't really know how to interact with people my own age. But then I went to college and sort of got out of my shell a little bit.
No, I think Hiram is so behind
Party. That was good.
Just a minute here, we'll be able to talk to Jughead Jones.
Just being around people my own age who
I have like 3 weeks left to my summer
didn't
hiatus
judge me
unless there's a writer's
for
strike.
being my past or
I just want to stay put. I've been
understood
traveling
that
so
I was
much. I
human
traveled
like
to
everyone else.
DC and traveled to New York. If I can just stay home for like 3.5 weeks and get dinner off, I'd be cool. I have to say
and if you have a full Vancouver, it would work.
Please. Yes.
Hopefully he'll be back.
No, there's no pools in Vancouver. No, I have an umbrella.
Don't worry, everyone. Stay tuned. We're going to make sure that we get to talk
And
to
so you're
these
going to be
people over
looking
here.
forward to these last 2 episodes.
Thank you so much for watching.
Who her parents really are, whether or not she trusts them, and I think she's Thank you so much. Great camp.
How you doing, Cole?
What's up?
Anthony, nice to meet you.
Okay, we got. So they're pulling me out right now. So what's up?
Okay, can we just have you answer one quick question?
Yeah, what's
if in 10 years you were to pull up a time capsule, and if Jughead were to pull out a time capsule and there were to be 3 things, what 3 things would he find?
A fedora, a neck beard, and one of those like really nice fountain pen or like a feather pen.
Great, thanks so much, Cole.
Yeah, of course.
Pleasure. Well, there we have it. It looks like things are getting wrapped up, so hopefully we'll get to talk to a couple more people here. But keep staying tuned with Young Entertainment Magazine. Again, if you haven't already signed up, sign up for our e-news and also for our Snapchat. I know I keep saying that I'm super excited, but I'm actually excited. That's why I'm here, and I hope you guys are enjoying everything so far.
Can you take me for a second?
I think it's I would like to see them
KJ Abba looking good as always.
Too many girls.
I didn't realize how. And what about his music career? Looking at some choices there.
Definitely music, but I am more thinking that there's a certain thing that happens in our last episode that completely changes the trajectory for season 2. So the music, I don't really know too much about that, but I know that after you watch our last episode, this is different.
And I know you get to us who Jason's killer is, but what was your
We
reaction?
agree. We love Jughead too. Thanks so much, Belladonna. Yeah, just in general,
I wasn't
Jughead
surprised when
Jones
I found out
is incredible.
it was,
Well, Cole Sprouse is an incredible acting person.
There was a writer on set that day we were shooting like 3 weeks before, and I remember asking him to kind of look at Joy, so I knew that it was that person. So I wasn't surprised at all. But on top of that, there's a lot more crazy stuff going on.
And what can you tease about what's coming up for Archie for the rest of the season? And where would you like to see it go?
Well, like I said, this last episode, it's going to completely change everything. I think it's going to be a lot more intense. It's going to be getting bigger scale of what it was in season 1. You'll understand.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Holy smokes.
Goodbye, KJ. You enjoying the show, Belladonna? What which episode are you watching right now? Let us know what's your favorite episode. And then we have Mitch, and if you could just give us a hello, thank you so much. Wow. We're wrapping up here. Let's get a little closer.
Please no blinking, he says.
Right down here, please. Right down here. Right ahead, everybody.
And everybody keep coming. Thank you.
Top row, please. Can we get one more back over to the left? Thank you. And everyone straight ahead. Right. At the top. Top to your left. Top to the left. Can we do one pass without
We're just giving you guys right there real quick if you don't mind. Everyone in the it's not just beautiful people outside.
And then right next to them, all the way to the left here, please.
Really incredible people over there.
And one more back here.
Yeah, Young Entertainment Magazine there. Young Mag on Snapchat.
Thank you, guys. Hey, Lily and Cole, one shot. Let's get the girls together. Nice fashion. Maybe then Ashley. Let's just get the girls together.
Yeah. The guy who doesn't have to be on here.
More dynamic in your comic books is hiring Archie. I'm honored enough to pick up so we're going to play this.
Here we are. Oh, goodness.
I couldn't get you on. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got this good question. Anything is possible.
I know you're probably tired of being asked about the same two characters hired in Sabrina all the time.
Super excited. Hopefully we can talk to him, ask him a couple questions.
Yeah, I think anything's possible. Is there anything that you play with? Good question as well. I mean, there's there's James, there's the Red Circle Bureau, there's obviously Sabrina, there's I mean there's dozens, you know what I mean? Yeah.
When you've been writing for the comics, like Afterlife, or you know, even beforehand, were you different types of music?
Something with the Archie a long time I thought it was going to be like stage musical, and for years and years, and then I worked on it as a movie for years and years, and then finally it kind of became a show. It's sort of like, it's like this is exactly what it should be, because there are so many stories to tell with the kids, and there's not one.
Hi, you asked me to bring Camila over, right?
I don't know, but I would. Oh, I'm not sure if she was talking.
There's somebody over here.
Oh, listen.
With Archie, there's not one minute like that. So it's nice.
Oh, I know. I don't feel it. But I hunger. Feel it.
Hi, how you doing,
Hi,
Camila?
how are you?
I'm doing well. Anthony with Young Entertainment Magazine.
Camila.
Pleasure. So, Camila Mendez plays Victoria Law. I'm super excited to have her here. Just a couple quick questions, I guess, in general. So, first of all, what's your favorite part of the entire series that you've been going through? What are the things that you enjoyed? Some things that you...
I'm just enjoying learning how this whole process works.
Sure.
It's all new to me, so everything about it is exciting.
Really tell us a little bit about that. Where do you come from that you're saying is like very new?
Well, I just graduated school, and this is like my first project, so I was never on a set before this, and on sets like when I can't commercial, which is a very different thing.
But
it's crazy how fast everything moves, and it's beautiful.
That's awesome. That's super awesome. So, that being said, Young Entertainment really seems to help a lot of people in general, and hope to give them a little bit of information and push into people who are seeking to be in the industry, you know what I mean? So, do you have any kind of words of wisdom or advice for people, someone who has come from where you are and then just jumping right into it so quickly?
Yeah, trust yourself and know that the knowledge that you have is enough to carry you through, and everything else you're going to learn on the way.
Awesome. That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. So finally, we were definitely. Yes, we did. I know, right? Oh my God, geez. I mean, get some action.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't gonna cyberbully. Yeah, that was no, I mean it's something we're gonna develop a little bit. I obviously
How you doing? Anthony here with KJ. Have a pleasure meeting you too. First of all, we love everything that you're doing in the show. Super excited to see the next season. So just curious, I guess in general, like things that you enjoy, your favorite experience about it, and then also we're catering Young Entertainment Magazine caters to a lot of people who are seeking to be in the industry. So maybe a little bit of wisdom wisdom from what you're learning and growing through?
I think if I was to give any advice for people who wanted to get involved in the industry would be it's so important to step out of your comfort zone. It's like I can't even stress it enough. Like the whole way that I got into acting was purely stepping out of my comfort zone. I didn't know what I was doing, and I knew I didn't want to do it, but I just kind of forced myself to do it.
Is that a KJ thing or something?
So I think 100% it's important. And I also think in terms of the show, what was the other question again?
Just your favorite experience in general, like as going through this particular series.
I think probably getting to know all these guys. We spend a lot of time together, and it's a blessing to be able to work with.
That's good to hear. That's so good to hear, man.
It's all about being. It's all about if you're not having fun on set, then what's the point?
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Just
You gotta love
changes everything.
Yeah. So we just have one more question. We're going to ask you on Snapchat if you don't mind.
It's not sending. Willingness to be.
And so it's essentially, if in 10 years you were to dig up a capsule, Archie were to dig up a capsule, what 3 things would you find in it?
Yeah.
Right?
Lily's a reliable lady.
Do I need to say the question? Do I need to say the question, or just
no, just respond to it. We got the question.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, we've been working a lot.
Archie.
Yeah, Archie.
Really nice, and that.
Which of course is a movie, right?
You're the only one that's thought about it for a long time.
Yeah.
I can't think of these things on the spot.
Alright.
Oh my god, at Comic-Con we got off the bus, everyone's like...
I can't.
One thing. Just one thing?
But yeah,
You give me something.
You
give me something.
No, that's breaking the rules. It's breaking the rules.
That's good. Alright, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
When her father's around, she's gonna be...
Great guy. And
He got nervous.
he didn't answer the question, but that's okay. We love that. We love the fact that he took time to even think about it so much and really consider who his character is and all that kind of stuff. It's I think that says a lot about him as an actor, and it says a lot about how he interacts with his character Archie, which I'm sure you guys understand a little bit. Anyway, we're going to try and get Camila here to answer that question.
Nice meeting you.
Can we ask you one more quick question?
Yeah.
So, if you were to dig up a time capsule, just last question, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to ask. If you were to dig up a time capsule in 10 years, what 3 things would Veronica Lodge find in it?
I think so.
If I would, the character. If Veronica were to dig up a time capsule.
In 10 years.
I don't really understand the concept of a time capsule. It's just like things that are, it could be anything.
It's like things that I guess usually mean something to you or more like intimate to your character, I guess.
Well, her pearls.
So her pearls?
So her pearls. Her Ted Baker bag that she always wears.
Okay, right.
And I don't know, a bow or something, like a headband.
Great. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm trying to think.
Fantastic. Lily Reinhardt, there she is. Hopefully we can get a chance to talk to her. Hope you guys have been enjoying everything. Again, this is Anthony Katoya and Celine Hoppy, the lovely Celine Hoppy, here with Young Entertainment Magazine at the Paley Center in Beverly Hills, California, bringing you some fantastic people saying some fantastic things to us.
Do you think Veronica will have her
Get into it. I just forgot. I mean, I think it's longer, but they're still figuring out.
All right, so things are getting a little slowed down here. We've got, we're gonna be heading up to see that premiere in just a little bit while, so we're pretty stoked. you know, we can't really spoil anything for you guys, but we'll let you know how awesome it is.
We'll give like a review.
I'll just tell you right now, it's really freaking awesome. I'm sure it's going to be. Riverdale, an incredible show. If you haven't seen it, then see it. If you know someone that hasn't seen it, make them see it. Incredible show, incredible actors, by incredible people. Waiting for Lily Reinhardt here. Over there, she's just taking a selfie. Gotta get that selfie stick if you don't have one, you know what I mean? Watch out.
And I really believe in that said, we have some really and they're starting to and they're starting to get older.
Doing well?
Yeah, great.
That's awesome.
We get a lot of sense here from this particular conference. It's like this sort of like non-forbidden girls are a little too beautiful. The guys are a little too girl obsessed. So it's I'm trying to say where it's sort of and I remember when the head of Archie
Blow it up.
Yeah, I can do that for like just like 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just like 1 or 2 guys.
No, I listen.
So you hear that?
Oh, so we're going to be able to ask Lily Reinhardt a couple of questions. So that will be coming up in a few minutes. Her assistant is going to let her know that we want to talk to her.
Can I get a amen? Look at that face.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And she talked, you know, she's like,
Yes.
So I love that stuff. And so for DVD exams, so nice to meet
Everything. But you know what makes it interesting?
Am I ready? Okay, good.
That it's constantly changing. That we have this Nope, totally different. It's like it's constantly evolving. Set,
You know, I
changed our finale.
Hope you all have been enjoying your night. We've been having a really good time here. Honestly, just getting to talk to some of these people here, a little bit about their lives, a little bit about their hearts, I guess, right? It's always, and I think it's always kind of beautiful to be able to talk to people and hear what they have to say and how they say it and the things that they approach, just because it really reminds us how excellent this world can be. And what's your name? Melissa. Pleasure. We have the lovely Melissa over here.
Hi.
And Melissa, what do you do?
I'm Lily's publicist.
Lily's publicist. So we're absolutely, happy to have you here.
She did all the hard work.
Yeah. So I guess while we wait for Lily to come over in just a minute, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Sure. So as a publicist, what exactly do you, for people who are trying to get into the industry in that kind of a sense, do you have any recommendations or words of wisdom or advice or hope that you can give people for that kind of work?
I would say be hungry. Eager.
Yeah.
Put the work in and it'll pay off.
Yes.
Internships do help.
Yeah, okay. There it is. Internships and hunger and eagerness and work.
And work.
Nothing but work and hunger, right?
Nothing but work and hunger.
That
Would
sounds
you
so
say
good.
that a certain amount of free work pays off, or do you just end up in an endless cycle of free work?
I would say it definitely it gives you experience. I would say it gives you experience, and it opens up your eyes to different ways that people do things, because you know you have the opportunity to have multiple internships for whatever 4 or 5 months, and then you
Right.
do something else.
Yeah.
And you just figure it out what you want, sort of like along the way, a little bit while you're in college.
Right.
Or after, because I did them after too. Don't think that
Right. No,
it
absolutely.
stops after college.
That's awesome. So, what's your favorite part about being a publicist in this kind of industry?
Seeing your clients succeed.
Yeah.
There's always the best part.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you so much, Melissa. It's a pleasure. So there it is, Melissa, the lovely Melissa, publicist of Lily Reinhardt, and probably other people as well, I'm sure.
And you heard her, even if you graduate, internships are still a must.
Must. So remember, work hard, be hungry, never give up, always have hope, and keep on. Yeah. Okay. Back to Lily Reinhardt.
The rest of the season, she becomes even more motivated to solve the mystery once FP is arrested in tonight's episode. She, for Jughead, for her own mental health and for her own sake and the town's sake, she wants to solve this mystery. And she's very motivated to do so. And I think in season 2, since we have more time, more episodes, we're able to explore Betty's dark side more, which is fun, and also explore the relationships more between everyone, between Betty and Veronica, between Betty and Archie. You know, it's like you just have more room, more time. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah, of course.
And why? And all season long, you know, we've been building towards this, and the thing that
Yeah, of course. Thanks. Hi, I'm Lena. I'm Lily. Nice to meet you. So, how fun is it to kind of explore the stocks getting into now? Well, we haven't, you know, we didn't get to explore as much as I guess would have wanted in season 1, but that just, you know, leaves us so much more uncharted territory for season 2 to explore. So it's, you know, it's all good. I'm very interested, and I think a lot of people are very interested in Betty's dark side, to see someone who's so seemingly put together crack. And but to us, it's just kind of like, let's show that this girl is a normal human being, isn't always put together. She isn't the perfect girl next door. She's got issues, and she's going to try and tackle them as best as she can, as best as a 16-year-old girl can. You know?
Yeah, parts of both of, you know, good be bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can relate to Betty's anxiety and the pressure that she puts on herself, and that, you know, there's a darkness that automatically comes with having anxiety and being an anxious person. So that's something that I can relate to. But also, I think Betty can be pretty goofy and kind of comical without knowing that she's comical, just with how kind of sweet she is. And I think I like to think that there's a comical side to me as well that I can kind of bring into Betty a little bit.
Because I'm from New Zealand.
Yeah.
And these stories of KJ.
Yeah.
How's it been working with him?
KJ is the best. KJ has heart of gold. He's so talented and so natural. We're so lucky to have him as Archie. I think he's perfect for it. So yeah, we love him. Yeah, of course.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Anthony.
Anthony, Lily, nice to meet you.
Lily Reinhardt. Well, we love the show, first of all. Riverdale in general, we love everything that you guys are doing on the show. So just curious, I guess, to begin, you know, what's some of your favorite experiences, or like your favorite part of the show in general?
Working with my people.
Yeah.
Working with my closest friends.
Yeah.
They became
some of my best friends, and that's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived with Madeline for the first season, and just coming to set and knowing that you're seeing your friends and that it doesn't really feel like a work environment. It feels like you're going to be an artist and you're going to be creative, and that's amazing. And we're lucky that we all really love what we're doing. So it's like there's a lot of passion there, and you come to work excited every day. Just to get like every new script, I'm so excited to read it, and we're constantly waiting for the next one. So it's to work on a show that I actually like and enjoy and would watch. Amazing.
So, what do you hope to emanate for the next season? You said you're excited for every time you get a new script for this next season, and we're all very excited to see it in general. So, what do you hope as for your specific character to emanate from that, or to share?
I mean, I think seeing Betty as an audience member, I would like to see Betty kind of come into her own a little bit more, and she's on that path. She's figuring, she has a love life now, and she's figuring herself out, and I think just seeing that, Betty becoming a woman a little bit. She's still young, she's still 16, but she's slowly on her way to adulthood, and she's just embracing that, embracing her sexuality, embracing her relationship, and also kind of dealing with her dark side.
That's so good. So we have one more quick question. Actually, we're going to ask you on Snapchat, if that's all right.
Yeah.
And the question is, if in 10 years Betty were to dig up a time capsule, and I think this would be interesting, what 3 things would she find? Yeah. Take your time to think about that for a second.
Okay, think about it before you.
I have one.
Love the area.
Thank you. God, okay, guys, we have one more. Okay. So, if Betty were to participate in a time capsule and 10 years from now she dug it up, there would be in there. Oh, cute.
It's okay, just send it. Just keep going.
Keep going at it?
Yeah. We'll do this. And then that. And then. Okay.
I thought I ran out of time. Okay, her diary, her stuffed animal cat Caramel. What else was I gonna say?
I'm sorry.
What was it? Oh my god, this is difficult. Okay, so I said journal, her stuffed cat, and and her necklace that has the little key on it that she wears all the time. Those 3 things. Yes, great.
Lily, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
You know me.
Lily Reinhardt, the lovely Lily Reinhardt. Incredible. Keep staying tuned. We got 2 more people hopefully we're going to get to talk to here. Ashley, who plays Josie, and then also Roberto, who is one of the executive producers.
So it's exactly where we all wanted the show to be. And one of the
She's gonna have more relationships with Cheryl and stuff like that more.
I've worked on a lot of shows when executives and networks don't necessarily get the show or
Ashley just looking lovely. Incredible hair.
so
Lovely hair. Color, the style, lovely dresses.
Selfishly,
Stunning shoes.
I really do. I'm excited to see the season.
Come on, let's go. Okay. And then we got Roberto
Hits
here.
me right in my heart.
Looks great.
It's like this sound.
Roberto Aguirre
And one of the songs that
Sacana,
recorded,
I believe is how you say his last name. He is
on Apple Music.
one of the executive producers for the show. So we'll get to talk to Ashley and Roberto in just a minute here. So keep sticking around, guys.
And then I found out that we were actually doing it for the finale. It's an amazing song. It's like this really great
above my computer I have the
anthem. It's
phrase
just like rock it, do it, you can be it. Like, I can't wait for everybody to get it.
because I do love these versions and very protective of them. So it felt like as long as we were true to the characters, people would get on board with what was happening in the world around. And that's kind of what happens. I think when people see the show, like, oh, it is kids and the pops and going to the diner and the milkshakes and the iconography, the music, the dressing, the pussycats, all that stuff. You know, we have an incredible supervisor. I mean, we have music. The covers, I mean, Sugar Sugar, it's like we're going to do Sugar Sugar. The covers are songs I love. All Through the Night, I Feel Love. And then we have, and then the original songs are just, you know, again, we work with different composers, different songwriters, and we find a song that kind of fits the theme of whatever episode we're doing, and that helps us kind of narrow down the choices. I would be more than open to doing a musical episode. It's a lot of planning, and when you're telling like we're doing this season, there's oftentimes not room to do that. I mean, you know, I think the kind of the
we're able to ask
the classic episode
one more quick question for each of them,
which was a full-on musical, but it told the season story, and so it's and listen. They're all brilliant. So it's but I'd love to. And listen, my background's in musical theater, so yeah. Thank you.
Did you want to We're running out of time, so we can just do one question. Thank you. Hi. What are you most excited for fans to see for the rest of the year?
You know, I think that starting from episode 10, which was the Jughead's birthday, I think every episode builds and builds and builds and gets more emotional and gets bigger and bigger and more suspenseful. So honestly what I'm most excited about is for this last run of episodes, because I think each one builds and then there's a real momentum to it, and it's a really nice balance. A lot of mystery stuff, but a lot of character and relationship stuff too. And those are my favorite kinds of episodes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right here.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
I'm from KJ's hometown. I'm very proud of you.
Okay.
I was saying before the show, you know, about casting him, but now that it's been a season, what has it kind of brought to the role?
KJ? Yeah, listen, I this is what I always say. I say I kiss the ground that KJ Appo walks on, and every day I thank the heavens that KJ walked into our lives. Because if we didn't have KJ, we wouldn't have a show. He, first of all, he's up for anything. And he has such integrity as an actor, and you know, for these ensemble shows, and this is a big ensemble, you really need to have an incredibly solid center, and KJ provides that. He's sort of the barometer. I always say that, you know, when we're doing episodes, I always am, you know, I'm nervous about everything. I'm nervous about this scene, I'm nervous about that scene, I'm nervous about this chemistry. But when you get to a scene where it's KJ, for instance, and Luke, all my nerves fall away. I was like, these two actors know who these characters are, and they bring such empathy and such depth and such complexity to it, that I feel like I'm in good hands. You know, and I think Archie is our hero. He's the hero of our show. And I think these last 3 or 4 episodes, he really steps into that role. And again, you need a leading man, and you need someone with real integrity and complexity and strength of character to be that hero, and that's KJ. Yeah. You're welcome. Hi.
So pleasure meeting you, Anthony.
Nice meeting you, Anthony.
Pleasure. So just one quick question, I guess, and that's just essentially, we're with Young Entertainment Magazine, and we're curious, you know, as an executive producer, if you feel like you achieved the vision that, or you were, the vision was achieved that you guys were going for, and then also for people who are trying to get into the industry, any words of wisdom that you can offer into that, like how to get that going and all that.
Yeah, you know, for sure, I would say that I will have to say my expectations and my hopes for the show were reached and exploded and expanded and beyond. It's really what I had an idea of what the show was in my head, and it was and it was very good. And I think that with this group of actors, which is really spectacular, really special, kind of once in a lifetime, and we have such an amazing team of writers, and we have an incredible crew up in Vancouver. That it is. I'm so proud of this season, and it's really exceeded my expectations. As for breaking into the business and kind of the biggest thing I can say is there's a lot of paths to take in this business and to break in, and you can break in a bunch of different ways.
Right.
I was a playwright. I was a struggling playwright in New York, and I didn't even know there was such things as TV writers. But this, you know, what I say to people is, these are characters that I've loved since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I spent probably the better part of 10 years trying to either get a musical of Archie done or get a movie of Archie and the characters done. And it finally it became a TV show. But this was after years of people saying, I don't want to do this, or this doesn't feel like it's the right time. So it's like perseverance.
Yeah.
And you know, people who know me and who know me from a kid, like my parents are like, I can't believe you're actually doing an Archie show. It's like you and it's been lifelong. It's been lifelong. So just stick to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
So there you have it from Roberta. We're so thankful for your work.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, incredible show. We
Great.
love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
So we have one more person we're going to talk to, Ashley. Ashley will be here in just a minute, answering a couple more questions down the line. And yeah, you know, you've heard people give us advice. You've heard people share some of their lives and stories and their hearts with us, and we're really happy to be here. Honestly, humbled and thankful. So.
If we do a musical, thank you so much.
Quick question,
Yes.
unique to something that my readers care about.
Yes.
If Cheryl is Josie's girl,
Yes.
why is Josie never at any events at Cheryl's house?
Yo. I cannot tell you. Like, I literally don't even know how to answer that question. I could make something up for you, but it would... Josie is never at, like, seriously, you've seen Cheryl's house. Like, Josie knows. She don't want to be in there. You saw what dinner was like. Super good. Like, we hang out at school. It's not...
Very cool. Thank you. It's good to see you again. I promised I'd be fast.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh,
Anthony, pleasure.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Of course.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. So I guess we'll just ask you a quick question.
One question.
Sure, and we'll do the Snapchat question. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So
Snapchat.
pretty soon.
Okay, so if your character dug up a time capsule, what 3 items would they find?
Ooh, she would find her...
Let's get on Snapchat.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Thanks for watching, guys. She would find her pussycat ears, sheet music from her favorite song, and maybe an item from the guy that she first fell in love with.
Perfect.
Great, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
you.
Oh, you too. Take care.
So we knew that you might.
Well, there you have it. We met so many lovely people. And what a great way to end with Ashley.
We're kind of a little bit speechless. We're still processing. Everyone has been really kind and super friendly, super generous and patient. So we're lucky to have kind of such a good cast.
It was wonderful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for staying tuned this whole time. Again, Young Entertainment Magazine. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Celine. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you around.